good evening, viewers. You're watching 6 Stories at 6 and I'm Rakshita Mishra with you. The top story today is the technical glitch that has sparked utter chaos in Delhi Airport. Not just in Delhi Airport, in fact, the ripples are being felt across India in different airports. More than 150 flights have been directly affected by this, viewers, and 100 more have been affected, and passengers are in a state of flux, viewers. Story number 2 on 6 Stories at 6 today is Vande Mataram Rao. India is celebrating 150 years of its national song, but the politics continues to heat up on that. And also how Supreme Court today says that the pilot of the Air India crash in Ahmedabad is not to be blamed. His 91-year-old father has filed the case in the court, and he was asked by the Supreme Court not to take any burden. Also, we will talk about the story of our Trishul power, India flexing its military might, and the latest video by Southern Command, viewers. Story number 5 is Ajit Pawar's son is under lens in a land scam case. This is a 300 crore rupee land scam. Devendra Fadnavis has ordered a probe. Republic TV even confronted Ajit Pawar. And finally, we tell you the appeasement politics that is peaking in Hyderabad. Azharuddin now backs Chief Minister Revan Reddy's comments, even goes on to justify appeasement of the Congress party. So let's start with the big story. Indira Gandhi International Airport, one of the busiest airports of the country that handles over 1,500 flight movements daily. Operations today, they were hit. They continue to be affected by what is called an ATC technical glitch. More than 150 flight departures have been delayed due to technical snag in the air traffic control system, that is the ATC. Long queues formed near the boarding gates with hundreds of passengers waiting inside the airport terminal. Sources are also suggesting that it could also be injected malware that might have caused the broken system. We do not know yet. The investigation is underway, but the flights continue to be affected. Let's take a look at what unfolded today.
A chaotic Friday morning unfolded at the Delhi airport with over 100 flights being delayed due to a technical glitch in the air traffic control system. A big revelation has been made where the delay in the flights is not due to any technical failure, but because of malware attack-induced overload in the automation software. A major crisis unfolded at the airport after all the airlines were initiating cancellations for flights with departure timings beyond 6 p.m. evening.
मेरा नाम संध्या शर्मा है। मेरी बेटी जर्मनी में पढ़ती है। वो यहाँ से जा रही थी, उसकी फ़्लाइट 1 घंटे लेट हुई है। 1:30 पर थी, अभी वो 2:40 पर है, जिससे जब वो वहाँ पहुँचेगी फ्रैंकफर्ट पर तो उसकी ट्रेन मिस हो जाएगी, क्योंकि यहाँ का जो टाइम है और वहाँ के 1 घंटे के टाइम में उसकी ट्रेन मिस हो जाएगी। उसे रात में वहाँ होटल लेकर रहना पड़ेगा, जो कि काफ़ी एक्सपेंसिव भी होगा। तो ट्रेन ये फ़्लाइट के लेट होने से हमें ये प्रॉब्लम हुई है।
Airlines issued advisories and advised passengers to stay in touch with their airlines for the latest flight updates. A similar disruption due to a server outage in the ATC system led to at least 20 flights being delayed from the Delhi airport last evening.
The situation has been really chaotic since morning, and now it's been, quite few hours that the technical issue still continues. The ATC is still down again here in the airport. As we can see that, a lot of passengers have turned out, and we tried speaking to few flights has been delayed. No doubt there has been delayed. International and domestic flights are being delayed, and now what we are learning is that all airlines are initiating cancellations for flights which are scheduled to for departure beyond 6 p.m. This is what we are learning after consultation with AOD and crew control.
Indira Gandhi International Airport saw unusually empty terminals today, as operations were disrupted due to this technical snag, causing inconvenience for the passengers. With the system down, air traffic controllers were forced to handle requests manually, slowing down departures and arrivals through the night. The airport has been facing major disruptions over the past week after suspected GPS spoofing incidents.
of spoofing. Spoofing is a GPS tracker inside the airline. Already there's one issue of spoofing which the Delhi airport is facing during the landing of an aircraft. There's another issue of the new FTTL data which is already going on. There's a new problem for the cancellations which DGCA has recently came out with, that there will be cancellations, 48 hours cancellation can happen, there will be no money will be charged to the passenger. There's a lot of load on the system because of this new decision, new order of the DGCA as well. And now the chaotic situation where there's no coordination between AMSS and the ATC controller, and that is the reason passengers are facing trouble. And we have got to know that the ATC is right now consulting the aircraft operational decision.
While technicians continued efforts to restore full operations, officials warned that the backlog could take hours to clear, with ripple delays anticipated at airports in Lucknow, Jaipur, Chandigarh and Amritsar. The airport authorities expressed regret and said that efforts are ongoing to resolve the flight disruption issue.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi viewers today inaugurated a year-long nationwide commemoration of Vande Mataram, the national song of India, to mark 115 years of it. But even as the celebrations sought to unite, political debate resurfaced over its legacy. Congress and the BJP are sparring over it, and many reactions coming in from different states also. Take a look at this report.
Mass singing of the full version of Vande Mataram across public places, with the main program held this morning at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium. This as Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated year-long commemoration of the national song, marking 150 years of its composition. Vande Mataram was composed by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay on Akshay Navami, 7th of November 1875. Invoking the emotional and cultural power of the national song, the Prime Minister said Vande Mataram transcends melody or lyrics.
वंदे मातरम एक शब्द, एक मंत्र है, एक ऊर्जा है, एक स्वप्न है, एक संकल्प है। वंदे मातरम ये एक शब्द मां भारती की साधना है, मां भारती की आराधना है।
He added that the song inspires confidence and collective resolve.
वंदे मातरम ये एक शब्द हमें इतिहास में ले जाता है। ये हमारे आत्मविश्वास को, हमारे वर्तमान को आत्मविश्वास से भर देता है।
Prime Minister Modi also released a commemorative stamp and coin and launched a dedicated portal for the 150-year observance. The commemoration will run from 7th of November 2025 to 7th of November 2026. Prime Minister Modi also referred to the political debate surrounding the song's history, saying the 1937 decision to approve only select stanzas of Vande Mataram created ideological rifts that later contributed to India's partition.
दुर्भाग्य से 1937 में वंदे मातरम के महत्वपूर्ण पदों को, उसकी आत्मा के एक हिस्से को अलग कर दिया गया था, वंदे मातरम को तोड़ दिया गया था, उसके टुकड़े किए गए थे। वंदे मातरम के इस विभाजन ने देश के विभाजन के बीज भी बो दिए थे।
Across different states of the country, ceremonies and events were held celebrating 150 years of Vande Mataram. Union Home Minister Amit Shah informed that a social media campaign will be run in every language, wherein Vande Mataram can be written in different languages.
वंदे मातरम 150 नाम का एक सोशल मीडिया अभियान भी हर भाषा में चलाया जाएगा, जहां अपनी अपनी भाषा में वंदे मातरम लिखकर राष्ट्रीय एकता को सुदृढ़ करने का प्रयास किया जाएगा।
In West Bengal, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee announced plans for a separate state anthem, inviting criticism from the BJP.
ममता बनर्जी उनकी पार्टी क्या करती क्यों करती कोई लॉजिक नहीं रहता है। उनको लगा केंद्र सरकार ने कुछ निर्देश दिया है तो उसके अगेंस्ट में कर रहा है। अरे वंदे मातरम तो बंगाल में रचना किया गया है, ऋषि बंकिम ने रचना किया है, वो हमारे गर्व की बात है। अब उसमें भी पैरेलल कुछ कर रहे हैं, क्या मतलब है?
First appearing in Bankim Chandra's Anand Math in the journal Bangadarshan in 1882, Vande Mataram became a cultural call for unity and national pride, a symbol that continues to resonate even today.
Now, in an emotional hearing, as it was the Captain Sabharwal's, who was the pilot of the Air India crash, his father, 91-year-old father representing 8 Air India pilot Captain Sabharwal, lost his life in Ahmedabad plane crash, killed 260 people in June this year. The apex court today told his father that no one in this country believes that Captain Sabharwal was at fault, as they heard the plea by his father seeking a court-monitored independent probe into the tragedy. Listen in.
The Supreme Court today stood firmly by late Air India pilot Captain Sumit Sabharwal, the pilot who was in command of the Air India flight that crashed in Ahmedabad in June this year. A bench of Justice Suryakant and Justice Joy Malia Bagchi told the pilot's 91-year-old father nobody can blame the pilot for anything. The remarks came as the court heard a plea by Captain Sabharwal's 91-year-old father seeking an independent and court-monitored probe into the crash of Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Senior advocate Gopal Shankara Narayanan, appearing for the pilot's father, also raised concerns over a Wall Street Journal report which he said unfairly implied a pilot error or even suicide. To this, the bench responded sharply, it was very nasty reporting only to blame India. Meanwhile, reading from the AAIB's preliminary report, the bench clarified that nowhere does it blame the pilot, emphasizing that the probe's purpose is not to find fault, but to suggest measures to prevent future accidents. Justice Suryakant assured the grieving father, saying that you should not carry this burden on yourself. The pilot is not to be blamed, it was an accident. Rejecting all false insinuations, Justice Suryakant reiterated no one in India believes that it was pilot's fault. The Supreme Court has now issued notices to the Centre, the DGCA and the AAIB seeking their response to the demand for a judicially monitored investigation. As the father fights to clear his son's name, the court's reassurances restores dignity to Captain Sumit Sabharwal and renews hope that the truth behind the Air India tragedy will finally come to light.
And Indian Defence Forces are in action mode with major joint drills under exercise Trishul showcasing full combat readiness. The coordinated operations by the Army, Navy and Air Force are testing synergy and precision. And as the Navy commissions INS Ikshak in Kochi, the message is clear. India's defence preparedness remains strong and its commitment to national security is unwavering. Here's the latest.
The The Indian Defence Forces major drills named Exercise Trishul are in full swing. The Indian Armed Forces are showcasing their might and combat readiness. The Thar Raptor Brigade of the Southern Command took combined arms operations to a whole new level. In perfect coordination with the mechanized formations of Sudarshan Chakra and Kona Corps, demonstrating high-tempo synergy across the desert. On November 6th, during exercise Vijay Raksha, the Special Forces troop under Spear Corps executed a flawless aerial insertion in Arunachal Pradesh. The combat free-fall operation validated the capability for swift deployment and rapid response in any contingency, underscoring the high standards of readiness and professionalism of the elite forces. Looking at India's naval might during the exercise Trishul, the Indian Navy commissioned INS Ikshak on Thursday at the Southern Naval Command in Kochi.
When it comes to protect the country, its coastline and its shore, ye dil mange more. Alongside the sisters ship Nirdeshak and Sandhayak rises a new star, a aurora who shines with promise and power. Ikshak.
Symbolizing India's growing self-reliance, technical excellence and commitment to maritime security. India has made it crystal clear to Pakistan and to the world that its war against terror has not yet hit the pause button.
Now, a big controversy has erupted in Maharashtra over an alleged land scam linked to Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's son, Parth Pawar. The Maharashtra government has now ordered a high-level investigation involving Parth Pawar after the Inspector General of Registration submitted an interim report detailing serious irregularities in a 1,800 crore rupee property transaction. Let's look at the details of this case so far.
A deal worth 1,800 crore. A powerful name and questions that won't go away. Maharashtra's political corridors are once again buzzing, and this time all eyes are on Ajit Pawar's son Parth Pawar. Following the scam, the Maharashtra government has ordered a high-level investigation into the scam. In the land scam, a 43-acre plot in Pune's Mundwa worth around 1,800 crore was allegedly sold for just Rupees 300 crore. The land in question, approximately 40 acres of government-owned Maharvatan land, was reportedly sold to Amadya Enterprise LLP, a firm in which Parth Pawar was a partner. Surprisingly, investigators found that a 300 crore land deal would have paid at least 21 crore in stamp duty, but it was registered for just Rupees 500. Learning about the scam, Chief Minister of Maharashtra Devendra Fadnavis has also taken action and ordered for an inquiry in the matter.
या संदर्भात उपमुख्यमंत्री ही अशा कुठल्या प्रकाराला पाठीशी घालतील असं माझं मत नाही, कारण या संदर्भात आमच्या सरकारचं एकमत आहे. कुठेही अनियमितता झाली असेल तर त्याच्यावर कारवाई झालीच पाहिजे या मताचे आम्ही आहोत. त्यामुळे निश्चितपणे ही अनियमितता आहे की नाही हे पडताळून पाहिलं जाईल. अनियमितता असेल तर त्याच्यावर अतिशय कडक कारवाई ही केलीच जाईल.
Further details emerging in the case reveal huge allegations by the landowner Chandrakant Gaikwad. Meanwhile, the farmers of Maharashtra have also spoken on this issue, mounting pressure on Parth Pawar.
हम ओनर है, हमारे जैसे और भी कई ओनर है, तो और जो ओनर है उन्होंने उनके राइट्स उनको दिए थे, बेचने के लिए नहीं दिए थे, नाम लगाने और उसको उसके ऊपर कुछ प्रोसीजर करने के लिए वो पावर पैटर ने दिया था, लेकिन अभी उन्होंने क्या किया, कुछ नहीं किया, वो उनका जिम्मेदारी। लेकिन हम हमारे हिस्से का 9 एकड़ 19 गुंठे का पैसा किसी के पास से लिया नहीं और हमने बेचा भी नहीं। फिर वो कैसे बोल रहे जमीन बेचा? हमारा हिस्से का किधर गया फिर?
When Republic tried to question Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar on the matter, he remained silent.
सर आपके बेटे के ऊपर आरोप लगा है, आपके बेटे के ऊपर आरोप लगा है।
Reacting on the allegations against Parth Pawar, Congress leader Vijay Wadettiwar made a big statement and called for top-level action.
हम तो सीएम को भी ऐसे घोटाले निकाले जाए महाराष्ट्र से और त्वरित कार्रवाई करते जाए, पर इसमें पृथ्वीराज पाटिल एक डायरेक्टर है, उसके ऊपर हुआ, सब रजिस्ट्रार पे हुआ, पर ये इसमें गुना और शीतल तेजवानी पे उसमें ऑफेंस दाखिल हुआ। पर जिसके नाम से ये इतने बड़े कंपनी है उसके ऊपर गुना दाखिल नहीं हुआ। हो सकता है इसमें कल चलकर ईडी आए, क्योंकि 300 करोड़ का घोटाला है, पैसे कहाँ से है, उसका वे आउट कहाँ से है, सब कुछ आ जाएगा। ये कोई 5, 10, 20 करोड़ का काम नहीं है। और ये 300 करोड़ वाइट में दे तो फिर ये बाकी का व्यवहार भी होता है, क्योंकि मार्केट वैल्यू से आजकल ये सब जमीन खरीदी की जाती है। ये सब मुझे दिखता है कि एक बात स्पष्ट होती है, सरकार कार्रवाई करना चाहती है और बड़े लोगों को बचाना भी चाहती है।
After major lapses were revealed in the scam, one official has been suspended and a special committee has been tasked with submitting its final findings within 8 days. With top leaders under scrutiny, Maharashtra watches closely as a high-level probe could shake the state's political corridors.
The fight is getting bigger over Revanth Reddy's Congress equals Muslim comment. Newly inducted Telangana Cabinet Minister for Minorities Mohammad Azharuddin has backed the Chief Minister while speaking to Republic. He not just even backed him, he said that Congress and Muslims are one. And even made it to two parties' appeasement politics on camera. Here's more.
A political storm has broken out in Telangana over Chief Minister Revanth Reddy's remark equating the Congress with the Muslim community. Addressing a public meeting ahead of the Jubilee Hills by-poll, Revanth Reddy said that Muslims mean Congress and Congress means Muslims. The comment has drawn strong reactions from the BRS and BJP, which accused Revanth Reddy of vote bank and appeasement politics. BJP's Bandi Sanjay hit out at Chief Minister, accusing him of wearing the skull cap for votes.
కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ అభ్యర్థి టోపీ పెట్టుకున్నాడు, ముఖ్యమంత్రి టోపీ పెట్టుకున్నాడు, అటు పక్కన అజరుద్దీన్ అడిగి నవ్వుతాడు. ఏంటంటే వీళ్ళు పగటి పిచ్చగాళ్ళు, వీళ్ళు పగటి వేషాలు కొత్త పిచ్చగాళ్ళు వీళ్ళు.
And now, freshly minted Telangana Minister and former cricketer Mohammad Azharuddin has come out in defense of the Chief Minister while speaking to Republic. He has said that Hindus and Muslims have been together since 1947, a big admission from Congress of their appeasement politics.
But I think this type of comment which he is making is not at all good, because he is trying to bring that Hindu-Muslim divide, which I think they have been doing for a very, very long time. So this is nothing very new.
Azharuddin has slammed Bandi Sanjay's comments, backing the Chief Minister and calling BJP communal.
That Congress and Muslims have always been together right from 1947 or even before also, when they were fighting for independence. And if you really want to, if you see, the first education minister was Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Congress is always a secular party. What Chief Minister had done the other day was absolutely right. When you cannot tell the Chief Minister to do what, if somebody cannot tell the Chief Minister to do what he wants them to do, because he wanted to wear the cap, he wore the cap. There's nothing wrong in it. Our party is a secular party. We believe in secularism.
With political temperatures rising in Telangana, Revanth Reddy's comment has become a flashpoint ahead of the state's Jubilee Hills by-poll.
And viewers, get ready for the new business of life. Republic Media Network's brand new series driven by Mercedes, where Arnav Goswami steps out of the newsroom and into motion, journeying through conversations with trailblazers who are redefining success, purpose and crafting the new business of life. In the first episode, Grammy Award winner Ricky Cage joins us in a candid conversation on music, purpose and the rhythm of life itself. The new business of life driven by Mercedes, where ambition meets motion. This weekend, only on Republic.